Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, গৌরাঙ্গ বলিতে হবে পুলকাশীরা হরে হরে বলিতে নয়নে গৌরাঙ্গ বলিতে হবে পুলকাশীরা হরে হরে বলিতে নয়নে विषाय छड़िया कबे जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधा गोपीनाथ राधे राधे। जय जय
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद राधे गोपाल राधे गोविंद राधे गोपाल राधे गोविंद राधे गोपाल राधे गोविंद राधे गोपाल हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev.
Om Ajnantimidandasya Jnananjanachalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juthapadakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavanscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahakana Raghunathan Bitham Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahakana Lalita Sri Vishakambhitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Brindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vansha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindubhya Evacha Patithanam Bhavanibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Brinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Shatharine. Hare Krishna. Yesterday, we were speaking the beautiful transcendental pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Speaking with limitless affection and appreciation for his devotees as they were about to return to Bengal, to their particular homes. Some of us to come here for less than 2 weeks. We have to plan throughout the whole year. Lord Chaitanya's associates, they would come every year and remain in Puri for 4 months. Throughout the year, we read how they were immersed in separation from the Lord. Nityananda Prabhu was ordered by Lord Chaitanya, return to Bengal and do not come here every year. But Nityananda Prabhu returned every year. He knew the Lord's heart, and the Lord knew his heart. There were a few devotees that Lord Chaitanya particularly requested to remain with him in Puri at all times. Gadadhar Pandit, Srila Haridas Thakur, they came from Bengal with all of the devotees to visit the Lord. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally arranged just suitable residences for them so that they could remain with him. And Lord Chaitanya, he would go to their particular places every single day to spend hours with them. Similarly, Paramananda Puri came from Navadvip. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him, I want you to stay here always. And gave him a residence just close to Lord Chaitanya's himself. We read when Lord Chaitanya had just come from Gaya, where he received his Diksha from Srila Ishwara Puri. He was first manifesting his great feelings of love and separation from Krishna. One day, he was weeping and weeping and continuously weeping, crying out, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? The devotees didn't know how to pacify the Lord's ecstatic love. Sachi Devi, his mother, was watching him. She was beyond herself. What can I do for my son? What has happened to him? And as Lord Chaitanya was crying out, where is Krishna? Where is my Krishna? Gadadhar Pandit, who was a dear friend of the Lord, he said, please be patient. Gauranga, be patient. Krishna, he's in your heart. When Lord Chaitanya heard that, he took his fingers and nails, began to rip open his chest. He was so eager to see Krishna in his heart. As he was doing that, Gadadhar Pandit held his hands and said, Nimai, Nimai, be patient. Krishna's coming, be patient. And Lord Chaitanya was pacified. Sachi Devi was so pleased to see Gadadhar Pandit's influence upon Lord Chaitanya that she said, Gadadhar, you should remain with my Nimai always. From that time, they were inseparable. Lord Chaitanya arranged a beautiful garden near a sacred temple of Shiva, Yameshwara Tota, for Gadadhar Pandit to reside. One day when the Lord was there, according to the legend and repeated by some of our great acharyas, Lord Gauranga was again in feelings of deep separation, crying out, where is my Krishna? Where is my Krishna? Where is the Lord of my life? And as he was speaking, crying like this, he was scratching at the sand. And Gadadhar Pandit, he inquired, why are you doing like this? Lord Chaitanya said, if I discover a great treasure here and I entrust that treasure to you, will you care for it with your life and soul? Gadadhar promised, whatever you give me becomes my life and soul. As Lord Chaitanya continued crying out, where is my Krishna? He scratched more in the sand. And from there, the deity of Tota Gopinath was discovered. First, he just saw the black crown upon his head. And then, along with Gadadhar and other devotees, they dug around and lifted up. Lord Chaitanya told Gadadhar, this is the treasure of my life, Gopinath. And Gadadhar Pandit, he took a vow of Kshetra Sannyas, that he will never ever leave the place of his worshipable deity. He would never leave Jagannath Puri for the rest of his life. Srila Prabhupada, he has said that some of Lord Chaitanya's most intimate associates, Gadadhar, who is Shri Radharani in Krishna Lila, Swarup Damodar, who is Lalita Saki, Ramananda Rai, who was Vishaka. There's no record that they ever went to Brindavan. But they were always living in Brindavan. And Jagannath Puri, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed, is none different than Brindavan. Every day, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would come to hear Gadadhar Pandit recite the Srimad Bhagavatam. For many hours. The Srimad Bhagavatam is the cream, the essence of all Vedic knowledge. It's Srila Vyasadev's personal commentary of the Vedanta Sutra. The essence of Srimad Bhagavatam, Dharma projita kaita patra parama niramat saranam sada, is pure unalloyed devotional service. And the culmination of the Srimad Bhagavatam is revealed in the 10th canto, when Krishna, he leaves all of the gopis of Sri Ras Lila to accept the loving service of Sri Radharani. Lord Chaitanya is considered to be the personification of Srimad Bhagavatam, because he embodied the ecstatic love of Sri Radha for Krishna. So here we have Gadadhar Pandit, who is Srimati Radharani, and Lord Chaitanya, who is Krishna, feeling the deepest ecstatic moods of love of Sri Radharani. And every day, for hours and hours, they would sit and discuss Srimad Bhagavatam together at Tota Gopinath temple. And later on, when Srinivasacharya came to study Srimad Bhagavatam from Gadadhar Pandit, after Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had departed from this world, Gadadhar Pandit, he explained to Srinivasacharya, I don't know how you will study, because the confluence of the tears of Lord Chaitanya and Gadadhar washed away so much of the script of the book Bhagavatam. This is the absorption they would share. In Srimad Bhagavatam, we often recite the verse, Nasta prayeshya padreshu nityam bhagavati sevaya, bhagavati uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtaki. Here, Krishna is not only telling us every day to absorb ourselves in Srimad Bhagavatam, but in his eternal Leela here in Srimad Bhagavatam, the Lord is personally tasting the sweetness of Srimad Bhagavatam every day. One day, Nityananda Prabhu came from Bengal and brought with him a quantity of very special Bengali rice. Of course, in those days, over 500 years ago, there wasn't so much accessibility to things that were grown in other places. Now here in Puri, practically any day of the week, you could buy fruits that grow in Japan or New Zealand. But in those days, everything was local. But Bengal, Srila Prabhupada said that the British called Bengal the Garden of India, because such plush vegetation growing there. And especially different types of sak that only grew in Bengal. When the Bengalis would come from, Vaishnavas would come every year, they would bring as much as they could to prepare for Lord Chaitanya. And in those days, they would come during Chaturmasya, which is a very hot time of the year. They had no refrigeration. But somehow, just by their love for the Lord, the sak would remain fresh throughout. So Nityananda Prabhu brought very, very special rice. And he offered it to Gadadhar Pandit to cook for Gopinath. Gadadhar Pandit went into his little garden and he collected some spinach leaves, collected some other little spices and sabjis, and he cooked it very simple, along with Nityananda Prabhu's rice. He offered it to Gopinath. And just when Gadadhar Pandit was offering that Mahaprasad to Nityananda Prabhu and about to take with him, without any invitation, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared at Tota Gopinath temple, very ecstatically. They were very surprised how the Lord has just come, because he didn't do like that. He had a schedule he would keep. Lord Chaitanya said, how could I resist? Rice that's cooked, that rice that's brought by Nityananda Prabhu, cooked by Gadadhar Pandit, and eaten by Tota Gopinath. And all three of them took prasad together. And in that wonderful pastime, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so much glorifying the prasad. What is he glorifying? He's glorifying the love. The love of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, who for Gopinath brought this rice for hundreds and hundreds of miles from Bengal. So much trouble. And the love of Gadadhar Pandit, who cooked it with his heart and soul for Gopinath. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhakta prayachta. It was very simple. In the Jagannath temple, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is honoring 56 offerings a day. And each one of those offerings are so many pots, gigantic quantities of bhoga. Gadadhar Pandit just cooked some simple rice and a little leaf sabji. And Lord Chaitanya was in transcendental joy, tasting the sweetness of the love of his devotee. Paramananda Puri was given a place in Kashi Mishra's residence, just close by. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would also go to visit him every day. One day, when Mahaprabhu came, he sat right next to Paramananda Puri. They discussed topics of Krishna. Very deep topics of Krishna. And Lord Chaitanya, who knew everything about what was happening, he inquired from Paramananda Puri, "You have a well here? Is the water good in this well?" Paramananda Puri replied, "It's terrible. It's filled with mud. Impossible for anyone to drink it." Lord Chaitanya became very emotional. He said, "Oh Lord Jagannath, you are a miser. Because you know that anyone who drinks water from the well of Paramananda Puri will be liberated. Therefore, you have polluted this water in such a way that nobody will drink the water." Then Lord Chaitanya went over to the well, he raised his arms, and very loudly he called out, "O Lord Jagannath, I beg one benediction from you. Let the water of Mother Ganga fill this well." The devotees who were present, they were quite astonished to see Lord Chaitanya say like that. And after that, Lord Chaitanya went back to his Gambhira. All the devotees left. That night, late at night, Mother Ganga, who was flowing, she, taking the orders of Jagannath upon her head, from under the ground, she filled the well with pure, transparent, fragrant, nectarine water. The next morning, devotees came to meet Paramananda Puri, and they looked in the well and saw it. Paramananda Puri ran over to see. They were so ecstatic how Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has performed this incredible offering to his devotee. they all raised their arms and danced blissfully while chanting the holy names. As they chanted and they danced and they circumambulated the well, Lord Chaitanya heard the kirtan, and he came. And he looked in the well and saw Mother Ganga's presence there. And Lord Chaitanya became so ecstatic, he was crying in joy. He called out, anyone who bathes in the water of this well, anyone who drinks this water will get the same effect as bathing in the Ganges. In fact, anyone who bathes or drinks this water of Paramananda Puri's well will be given ecstatic love for Krishna. Then Lord Chaitanya glorified Paramananda Puri. He said, I only live in this world because of the affection of Paramananda Puri. My life belongs to him. Wherever he brings me, I will go. I am sold to him. Then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, he drank the water of the well and he bathed in the water of the well. Then he began to dance and circumambulate the well of Paramananda Puri while chanting the holy names. Mahaprabhu said, at the conclusion of this Leela, anyone who even sees Paramananda Puri will be given Sri Krishna Prema. This is the story of Jagannath Puri. The loving exchanges between the Lord and the devotees, and the loving exchanges between the devotees with each other. When the Lord was arranging residences for all the devotees from Bengal when they first came, Haridas Thakur was laying in the roadside in his prostrated obeisances, chanting the holy names. Lord Gauranga asked, where is Haridas? He said, they said, there he is on the road. Lord Chaitanya said, bring him immediately. But when the devotees came out, Haridas, so meek, so humble, so sincere, he said, I'm not worthy of coming so close to Jagannath's temple. Let me just have a place where I can be in seclusion and see the Lord's chakra. And afterward, Lord Chaitanya came out to him and personally arranged a nice little garden for Haridas Thakur to reside. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you stay here with me for the rest of your life. And every day, early in the morning, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would go for the darshan of Lord Jagannath, Baladev and Subhadra. Every day till about noon he would have ecstatic kirtans in Jagannath temple. Then he would go to that little garden of Haridas Thakur. He would just sit alone, constantly absorbed in remembering Krishna. while chanting the holy names. He would chant at least 300,000 names every day. One day Lord Chaitanya brought a toothbrush that was offered to Jagannath, which was just a twig. The Lord pushed it in the ground and it grew into a bakula tree. The next generation after Haridas Thakur had departed from this world, the Jagannath temple and the king of Orissa, they were making the chariots for Jagannath, and they decided to use that tree. So there was a successor of Haridas Thakur, Jagannath Das, and he understood the sacredness of this tree. He said, no, you cannot cut this tree. But of course, he had no legal proprietorship over the property. So it was decided that the tree will be cut. And there was nothing that this devotee could do about it. So he was praying, chanting the holy names and praying. And the next day, when the king and the temple's servants came to cut the tree, they found something incredible. The tree was hollow. Overnight it became hollow. So it was useless for the chariot. So they said, oh, okay, keep your tree. It became known as Siddha Bakula. And that same tree is still standing hollow today, 5 centuries later. Siddha Bakula is truly one of the most important places for the devotees of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Not only was it the place that Lord Chaitanya would spend such loving quality time with his dearmost devotee, Lord Chaitanya declared Haridas to be the Nam Acharya. Krishna Varnam Tvesa Krishnam Sangopangasha Parasharam Yagyai Sankirtana Prayai Yujantihi Shumedasha. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, according to this verse in Srimad Bhagavatam, he's incarnation of Krishna who has personally come to teach the Yuga Dharma of the congregational chanting of the names of the Lord. Lord Chaitanya's own guru, Ishwara Puri, taught Lord Chaitanya this verse. Harinama, Harinama, Harinama eva kevalam, kalo nasteva nasteva nastya, gatir anyata. And of all the great devotees, the greatest scholars in the world, many of the most elevated Brahmins, renunciates, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had many incredibly illustrious personalities that surrendered their hearts to him. But he declared the Acharya for the Yuga Dharma, the Acharya who embodied his very mission of chanting the holy names, would be Haridas, who was born from a social perspective, from a Muslim family in an untouchable caste. Such a powerful statement Lord Chaitanya is making. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu honored and glorified Haridas Thakur to the highest degree, as did all the devotees. But still, Haridas himself, he always considered himself more humble than a blade of grass, more tolerant than a tree, eager to offer all respect to others and expect none in return. Why is he the Namacharya? Because he was the embodiment of this verse. Trinad abhi sunichena taror abhi sahishnana amani namanadena kirtaniya sadhani. Acharya means one who teaches by his example. This was his example. Lord Chaitanya had such affection for Haridas. When we read Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, it seems like Lord Chaitanya was always thinking of him. Whenever there would be prasad, before even eating himself, he would call Haridas. And Haridas would say, I'm too fallen, I'm too low, I cannot come. So Lord Chaitanya would arrange Govinda to take his own remnants. Lord Chaitanya, he would take his own remnants and give it to Govinda to save for Haridas. And at other times, Lord Chaitanya just knew Haridas's mind. He knew he wouldn't come. So he'd be sitting with other sannyasis like Paramananda Puri and Brahmananda Bharati and Nityananda Prabhu and Swarup Damodar Goswami. But before even beginning to take prasad, he would put aside prasad for Haridas Thakur and give it to Govinda. And said, after we finish, please give to him. He thought about Haridas Thakur, it seems, more than he thought about himself. Haridas was so dear to the Lord. He resides there forever at that place, Siddha Bakula. When Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami came to Puri, they personally chose to live there with Haridas Thakur. Lord Chaitanya, Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. He established the Sankirtan movement, and Haridas is the Sankirtanacharya. And all followers of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are called Rupanugas. We're all following the line of Sri Rupa Goswami, his spirit and his teachings. And they both lived together at Siddha Bakula. And neither one of them ever entered into the temple of Jagannath because they felt themselves too fallen. Together they would chant and discuss Krishna, sing the beautiful chakra. They were seeing Jagannath in that chakra. They were seeing Jagannath manifesting his Brindavan pastimes in that chakra. More than practically anyone could see. Anywhere. It was there at Siddha Bakula one time, Lord Chaitanya, during the Ratha Yatra, he was offering this beautiful prayer that nobody could understand except Swarup Damodar Goswami. A prayer of Sri Radharani meeting Krishna in Kurukshetra, begging him to return to Brindavan. And Rupa Goswami, on a little palm leaf, he wrote a commentary to that prayer, explaining it exactly. I am Radha, the same Radharani, and you are the same Krishna, but I'm longing to bring you back to the banks of the Yamuna in the Kadamba forest of Brindavan. And after he wrote that verse, he put it in the thatched hut of the kutir of Haridas, where he was staying, and went to bathe in the sea. Just then, Lord Chaitanya unexpectedly arrived, and there was nobody there. And he happened to see this palm leaf curled up, stuck in the straw, and he took it out and read it. And when Rupa Goswami returned, Lord Chaitanya very lovingly slapped him. And then Lord Chaitanya showed this verse to Swarup Damodar Goswami and said, how is it possible that Rupa Goswami has understood the innermost feelings of the love in my heart? Swarup Damodar Goswami said, it is because you have bestowed your mercy upon him. There's no other way. And Lord Chaitanya said, yes. Seeing the qualities of Rupa Goswami, I have fully bestowed my mercy upon him and given him the power to understand the innermost secrets of my love. One day, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu brought his principal devotees, Ramananda Rai, Swarup Damodar Goswami, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, and many others. They all came to Siddha Bakula. And there Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Rupa Goswami, along with the other devotees, about his writings. They asked him, please, in your Vidagdha Madhava, the beautiful poem that you're composing, recite your prayer to your Ishtadev. And actually, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami took that prayer as one of the beginning slokas for the whole Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Anarpita charim chirat karunaya vatirna kalo samaraparitam undutojvalara samsva bhakti sriya haripurat sundara jyotikatama sandipata sadahridaya kandare spuratuva sachinandana. Glorifying Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Krishna himself, who has brought the highest ecstatic realizations of Goloka Vrindavan, the conjugal love of Krishna, to distribute into this world. And offering a benediction to everyone in this world, may the son of Sachi Devi bestow his mercy upon all of you. Lord Chaitanya was not expecting that. He was quite embarrassed. Why are you glorifying me? But everybody else was very, very happy. They asked him to recite a verse glorifying the holy name of the Lord. That famous poem. I do not know how much nectar the two syllables Krishna have produced. When the holy name of Krishna enters the ears, one desires many, many ears. I'm sorry, when we recite Krishna's names with our mouth, we desire many, many, many mouths. And when that name enters our ears, we desire many millions and millions of ears. And when the holy name of Krishna enters our heart, it conquers our mind, our senses become inert. Upon hearing this, Namacharya Haridas Thakur began to dance. All the devotees present, they declared, of all the glorifications of Krishna's names in all the Vedic scriptures, nothing is so sublime as the glorification composed by Srila Rupa Goswami. Ramananda Rai, who was the supreme connoisseur of the ecstatic rasas of Sri Braj Bhumi, was questioning Rupa Goswami in so many ways. And Rupa Goswami, with great humility, sometimes he didn't feel qualified even to answer, but Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would tell him, answer, answer. It was then, in Siddhabakula, that all the assembled acharyas in the presence of the Lord, these great avatars, they declared Rupa Goswami to be the leader of our sampradaya. When Srila Prabhupada took the order of his Guru Maharaj on his head to spread the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, the culture of Lord Chaitanya all over the world, in the most universal language of English, to prepare for his mission, he chose to live just beside the Bhajan Kutir and the Samadhi Mandir of Srila Rupa Goswami at Sri Sri Radha Damodar Temple. Jiva Goswami was disciple of Rupa Goswami. Out of love for Jiva Goswami, Rupa Goswami personally carved that deity of Radha Damodar. Personally worshipped the deity, then entrusted it to Jiva Goswami. Jiva Goswami worshipped Sri Radha Damodar with his life and soul. And there's that beautiful story. Srila Prabhupada was praying to Rupa Goswami for empowerment and for blessings to carry out the order of his spiritual master. Srila Prabhupada confidentially told some of his very intimate followers that Rupa Goswami appeared to him and blessed him to take his message to the Western world. So much of the heart of this beautiful Leela was revealed at Siddhabakula here in Jagannath Puri. Swarup Damodar Goswami was one of the special devotees that Lord Chaitanya empowered in certain ways. Vrindavan Das Thakur tells that Gadadhar Pandit was specially empowered to narrate the Srimad Bhagavatam. Paramananda Puri was specially empowered to meditate in total absorption in Krishna. Ramananda Rai was specially empowered to recite the most intimate, beautiful prayers, and Swarup Damodar to sing in kirtan. Lord Chaitanya, one time, Vrindavan Das Thakur tells, He was dancing in kirtan as Swarup Damodar Goswami was singing. We were speaking yesterday that Swarup Damodar Goswami, his love for Lord Chaitanya was so deep and so pure that his heart and his mind and his senses would become one with Lord Chaitanya's. Lalita Saki is Sri Radharani's expansion in Sri Braj Bhumi, who's constantly making the most perfect arrangements for Sri Radharani's happiness in her loving relation with Krishna. So on this particular day, Swarup Damodar Goswami sang with such sweet, limitless love. Just in harmony with Lord Chaitanya's heart, that Lord Chaitanya became so ecstatic. He totally lost all conceptions of this external world. He was dancing and dancing and dancing. Everyone was watching. Suddenly, he did something that horrified all the devotees. There was a deep well in Puri that for generations was completely dry with no water. Lord Chaitanya danced and jumped right into the well. The devotees' hearts practically stopped. They ran to the well. What are they going to see? When they arrived, they saw the well was filled right up to the brim of the top with freshly churned soft butter. And Lord Chaitanya was laying on top of it, smiling. That is the power of Swarup Damodar Goswami's kirtan. Srila Ramananda Rai and Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami were Lord Chaitanya's constant associates, especially during the last 12 years of Mahaprabhu's Leela in the house of Kashi Mishra. There was a small mud room that was called Gambhira. And that was the Lord's residence. Govinda, the personal assistant of Lord Chaitanya, he would every day at a particular time after Lord Chaitanya would take prasad, he would massage Lord Chaitanya's feet and legs. One day, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was dancing and singing in kirtan for many, many hours. And on that particular day, after taking prasad, Lord Chaitanya laid right in the doorway. And Lord Govinda was inside. Govinda was massaging his legs. But then it was time for Govinda to go outside to take his own prasad. And he said to Lord Chaitanya, please move slightly. Lord Chaitanya didn't answer. Govinda said, please move, my Lord, please move. And Lord Chaitanya didn't respond. So he asked him again, and Lord Chaitanya said, do as you like. And he just laid there. So Govinda kept massaging him. And sometime later, Lord Chaitanya woke up, and Govinda was still there. Actually, what happened is to get in, I'm telling the story a little skipping. He wanted to go in to massage Lord Chaitanya's feet. And he was saying, I can't massage unless I could come in, so can you move slightly? And Lord Chaitanya just said, I'm too tired. And he said, but I can't massage your feet. Lord Chaitanya said, I'm too tired, do as you like. So he took a piece of cloth and put it over Lord Chaitanya's body, and then Govinda stepped over Lord Chaitanya's legs to get inside to do his seva of massaging. And then he just kept massaging. Then a long time after, Lord Chaitanya looked up and he said, Govinda, why are you still here? Why haven't you taken prasad? And Govinda said, because I can't walk over you. Lord Chaitanya said, but in order to massage my feet, you did walk over me, so why didn't you walk over me to go out? And Govinda did not say a word. But what was he feeling in his heart? Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami reveals these things to us. That to serve, to please you through my service, my Lord, I'm willing to commit whatever offenses and even go to hell. But for my own purpose, I'm greatly fearful of even committing the slightest offense. That was Govinda Prabhu's mood. His life, his soul, his everything was to give satisfaction to Lord Chaitanya. And it wasn't easy for him. One year when the Bengali devotees came, they came with their wives also, husbands and wives together, and they brought so many different preparations of food for Lord Chaitanya. Raghava Pandit brought hundreds of bags of prasad. And then the devotees would not only bring them from Bengal, but they would cook them and they would give them to Govinda and say, please give them to Lord Chaitanya. And please give me a report of how Lord Chaitanya likes each preparation. So Govinda would come in with large quantity of prasad and said, this is made by Srivas Thakur and Malini. And Lord Chaitanya said, just put it in the room. Put it all in the room. This is cooked by Sita Thakurani and Advaita Charya. Put it in the room. This is cooked by Shivananda Sen and his wife and children. Put it in the room. These are the bags of Raghava Pandit. Put it in the room. All these devotees, for 4 months, they were bringing prasad to Lord Chaitanya. And he was just saying, put it in the room. But the devotees wanted to get some reciprocation. They would say, Govinda, what did the Lord say about this preparation? And what did he say about that preparation? And Govinda, he couldn't lie to them. And he couldn't tell them the truth. Because if he told them, the Lord never ate it. It would break their hearts. And if he said, oh, actually, he really liked that sandesh very much. He said, it's excellent. Then it would be a lie to a Vaishnav. So he was really in a predicament. So one day it just culminated and he said to Lord Chaitanya, I'm in great anxiety. I don't want to offend all these devotees. But there's an entire room full of prasad and you haven't taken any of it. And they all want to know what you think. I don't know what to say. Lord Chaitanya smiled and said, bring it all. And he ate the entire room full of prasad in a few minutes. And each preparation he was giving a comment and Govinda was noting it down. And all the devotees were very, very happy, and Govinda was very happy. The wonderful Leelas in the house of Kashi Mishra. One day, Lord Chaitanya, while he was resting, he had a dream. In that dream, he saw the Ras Leela of Brindavan. A whole circle of gopis were dancing and singing. And in the middle of the circle was Srimati Radharani and Sri Gopinath performing their beautiful pastimes together. Govinda, trying to keep Lord Chaitanya on the schedule that Lord Chaitanya requested, he woke up the Lord. He said, "It's time to wake up now." Lord Chaitanya was very sad. He was in Brindavan. He was singing the Ras Leela. But it was time to go for the Darshan of Jagannath. So there in Jagannath's temple, he looked upon the beautiful form of the lotus-eyed Jagannath Dev. And Jagannath revealed to him his swarup of Sri Shyam Sundar. In his Tribhanga form, playing upon his flute. Lord Chaitanya was thinking, here is Shyam Sundar. He's playing his flute. I am in Brindavan. Suddenly, an elderly lady from a local village of Orissa, she was so eager to see Lord Jagannath, but obviously she was small in size. And Lord Chaitanya would stand beside Garuda Stamba, and in the Kirtan hall and the Darshan hall, it was crowded with so many people. She couldn't see Jagannath. In her eagerness, she climbed on Lord Chaitanya's body up onto the Garuda Stamba. And one of her feet were on the Garuda Stamba, the other was standing on Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's shoulder. When Govinda saw this, he told her, "Come down." And when Govinda corrected her, she realized she was standing on Lord Chaitanya. She felt so embarrassed. With great humility, she bowed down at the feet of Lord Chaitanya, begging for his forgiveness. She didn't know what she was doing. Sri Gauranga chastised Govinda. He said, "Oh, Adivasya, why have you disturbed this lady? Allow her to see Lord Jagannath to her full satisfaction." And then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in great humility, he said, "Lord Jagannath has not bestowed upon me such eagerness to see him. She has fully absorbed her body, her mind, and her life in her eagerness to see Lord Jagannath." Then Lord Chaitanya said, "I pray at the feet of this lady that she will favor me with her eagerness to see Lord Jagannath." While this was happening, Lord Chaitanya came back into his external consciousness. And he looked on the altar, and there he saw Jagannath standing with his sister Subhadra and Balaramji. And he was thinking, now I'm in Kurukshetra. Why I am in Kurukshetra? Why have I been taken away from Brindavan? And in this mood, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu returned back to his home in Gambhira. And there Ramananda Rai would recite wonderful verses, and Swarup Damodar Goswami would sing beautiful prayers. One night, they were discussing Krishna and singing about Krishna through half the night. Then Ramananda Rai went back to his home. Swarup Damodar was staying very close to the room of Lord Chaitanya, and Govinda would lay right at the doorstep of Lord Chaitanya. On this particular night, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he was laying down, and he heard Krishna play his flute, calling him. There was 3 walls and 3 gates, doors, in order to get into the Gambhira or go out of the Gambhira, because it was in the compound of Kashi Mishra's house. And just to protect the Lord from his ecstatic roamings, the Swarup Damodar Goswami would have all the doors locked. But Govinda didn't hear anything, so he asked Swarup Damodar Goswami, please come, open the doors. And Lord Chaitanya was gone. In his ecstasy, he went to a goshala, a little cowshed that was just close to the Singhadwaram. And Lord Chaitanya, being called by Krishna's flute, came to where those cows were. And in his ecstasy, he fell to the ground unconscious. Meanwhile, Swarup Damodar Goswami and Govinda and the other devotees came together, and they lit torches so at night they could search for Lord Chaitanya. They were searching everywhere, and when they came near the Singhadwaram, the sight that they saw, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his ecstatic symptom, his arms and his legs retracted into his body. He had no arms or legs. Tears were pouring from his eyes. He looked like a tortoise that withdrew his limbs. His mouth, there was foam. There was eruptions all over his body. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami said he looked like a giant pumpkin. And the cows from the district of Tailinga were licking him profusely, smelling the fragrance of his body and licking and licking. They were smelling him and tasting him. This is what the devotees saw. Lord Chaitanya is like a pumpkin. He doesn't have arms or legs. He's weeping incessantly, and he's constantly being licked and smelled by cows. They were trying to restore the Lord. They were loudly chanting the holy names, doing everything they could, but Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would not come out of his internal state of consciousness. And they were trying to move the cows away from him, but the cows were so attached. They were ecstatic. They were intoxicated tasting the sweetness of Lord Chaitanya. The cows wouldn't leave him alone. So finally the devotees picked up the Lord in that state and brought him back to Gambhira, to his house. And for a long time, right close to his ears, they loudly chanted the holy names. Then Lord Chaitanya opened his eyes. His arms came out, his legs came out. He stood up. He looked around. He sat down. And he said, "Why have you brought me here? What is that loud noise that is taking me from Brindavan?" In his loving mood, he briefly explained, "I heard Krishna's flute. And I ran to find Krishna. And there I found Krishna in the forest of Brindavan playing his flute. And I witnessed Srimati Radharani come to meet with Krishna. And then gopis came. And they all went into a bower of the forest of Brindavan. And they were speaking so many sweet things to each other. And I was hearing everything they were saying. And suddenly you took me away from there. Where is Krishna?" This was the mood of Lord Chaitanya, where after spreading the glories of the Nam Sankirtan movement and Prema Bhakti, after establishing the Sankirtan movement in Navadvip, traveling through South India, delivering countless peoples during Ratha Yatra here in Puri, in his last years, in Gambhira, with his most confidential associates, Avaduti Suvalitam Naumi Krishna Swarupam, Lord Chaitanya was tasting the sweetness of Sri Radha's love in such a way that there is no scripture and there is no history of any incarnation that has revealed the depth of love of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Swarup Damodar Goswami recorded these pastimes in a notebook. Raghunath Das Goswami, who was the son and nephew of Govardhan and Hiranya from Adi Saptagram, Krishnapur. They were what would be equivalent today like a billionaire. They were zamindars with huge estates of land, and they were like the kings of that land. And Raghunath was the only heir. But when he was a boy, a little boy, his guru Balaramacharya brought him to meet Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur was just the opposite. Raghunath was living in extraordinary luxury. And Haridas Thakur was living in caves. Raghunath Das Goswami's family was honored by everyone. Whereas Haridas Thakur, anywhere he went, he was being persecuted, misunderstood, and blasphemed. But when Raghunath saw Haridas Thakur's love for Krishna and his deep attachment to the chanting of Krishna's names and hearing and glorifying Krishna, Raghunath Das Goswami understood this is true wealth. He didn't want anything else. His parents got him married to a girl who was more beautiful than an angel when he was young, but he had no interest for anything. Time and again, he was trying to escape to be with his father's permission in Shantipur. He got to meet Lord Chaitanya when he was young. And at that time, because the seed was planted by Haridas Thakur, he just wanted to surrender his life to the service of Lord Chaitanya. And ultimately, by the blessings of Lord Nityananda Prabhu and his associates, Raghunath Das Goswami escaped from the opulences and luxuries and the pleasures of materialistic life to come to Puri. And when he arrived, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu put Raghunath under the care of Swarup Damodar Goswami. He became the personal assistant to the personal secretary of Lord Chaitanya. But he was so humble. He's our Prayojana Acharya. He's the one who's teaching the ultimate perfection of the gopis' love for Krishna. But his mood, he would never approach Lord Chaitanya directly. Whatever question he would ask, he would present it to Swarup Damodar Goswami. Swarup Damodar Goswami presented it to Lord Chaitanya. One day Raghunath Das Goswami said, I've given up everything of this world, but what is my real duty in the renounced order? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that actually Swarup Damodar Goswami knows everything. He could answer all of your questions. And then Mahaprabhu answered the question. Gramya katha na shunibe, gramya varata na kohibe. Do not talk like people in general, gramya katha. These are the rules of renunciation. And actually, whether we're in the renounced order of life or whether we're in brahmacharis, grihastas, vanaprastas, or sannyasis, everyone's meant to be renounced. So these teachings that Lord Chaitanya is giving is really especially for brahmacharis and sannyasis, but the Spirit applies to everyone. Do not gossip. In fact, Raghunath Das Goswami wrote that gossip is like a thief that steals away one's propensity for the loving service of Krishna. But yet this world is addicted to gossip. One time, this was in the mid-1970s. The breakthrough in technology was, I think, a fax machine, which was something like, really primitive. If anyone were to try to use a fax machine in today's world, they would be considered like a caveman. But they were ways of of getting information, quickly in those days to different parts. And in this way, the different temples within ISKCON could communicate with each other. And they had a really nice plan to set up fax machines. And they asked Prabhupada, and he said, no. He said, you will simply gossip and waste your time. Welcome to internet. Internet is good if you use it for the right purpose. But how much gossip, how much fault finding, how much mundane discussions. So first principle, Lord Chaitanya said, Gramya Katana Shunibe. Do not gossip. It's like a thief that will steal away all your propensities for true devotional service. And the second, do not speak it, do not hear it. We have to take this very seriously. And he said, and do not eat too luxuriously and do not dress too luxuriously. And you should constantly chant the holy names of the Lord. And you should render service to Krishna and meditate on Sri Sri Radha and Krishna in your hearts through this way. Raghunath Das Goswami lived for many years. Personal eyewitness to the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. And during those 12 years, he was right at the side of Swarup Damodar Goswami, seeing and hearing everything. And Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita is his words. As it was recorded by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. This wonderful pastime of Lord Chaitanya withdrawing his limbs within his body. At other times, he would extend his limbs from his body. It's so beautifully explained, Srila Gaur Govinda Maharaj, other great Vaishnavas, how Lord Chaitanya and Lord Jagannath are one and the same. Lord Chaitanya in the role of the ashraya, the abode of love, and Lord Jagannath, the object of love. And this very form of Lord Jagannath is described in that same spirit of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself exhibiting ecstatic symptoms of love and separation. It took place in Dwarka. Krishna Dwarkadish, sometimes at night, he would cry out the names of Sri Radha. It seemed like he was sleeping. And Rukmini, she would hear this. And she would discuss it with some of the other queens, Satyabhama. They said, when he's laying with us, he does the same thing. He seems to go into a dream and he calls out the names of the gopis. They wanted to know, what is it about Sri Radha and the gopis that completely captivates Krishna's minds? It almost seems like we're just formalities compared to his love for them. The only person in Dwarka, besides Krishna and Balaram, who were witness of the Brindavan Leela was Rohini. So they asked Rohini, please tell us, what are the pastimes of Krishna and Brindavan? What is the love of Sri Radharani and Krishna? We want to hear. Rohini said, I cannot say, because it's so deep and it's so intimate and it's so blissful that if Krishna and Balaram know that I am speaking this, they will go into states of transcendental ecstasy. But the queens were so eager to hear. They said, we'll go into one of our inner chambers and you tell us the pastimes of Brindavan. And Subhadra, who is Krishna and Balaram's sister, she'll stand at the door. And if they start coming, she'll warn us, and then you could stop speaking. Rohini began to speak. Krishna and Balaram immediately understood that the pastimes of Vrindavan were being discussed by Rohini. So they came running to the place, and Krishna stood on one side of Subhadra at the door and Balaram at the other. And Subhadra was in such a state of ecstatic love, hearing these leelas, she couldn't make a sound to warn them. Krishna, Balaram, Subhadra, in their ecstasies of feeling loving separation from the residents of Brindavan, their arms went in their bodies, their legs went in their bodies, no hands, their eyes became very, very gigantic in wonder. The forms of Jagannath, Balaram, and Subhadra. And at that time, Narada Muni saw this darshan. He came to Dwarka. He went into a very great state of happiness. I have seen, I have seen. And then Narada Muni asked for a benediction from Krishna. Let this beautiful form of your ecstasies and separation from Brindavan, Sri Radharani, and the Brijvasis, let this form be forever manifested to give darshan in this world. And whoever sees this form, give them your ecstatic love. And Krishna said, by the sea, Niladri, on a blue mountain, I will give the darshan of these Jagannath, Balaram, and Subhadra and fulfill the benediction that you are asking. So this is Jagannath Puri. Krishna is in a form of feeling ecstatic separation for his devotees, for Sri Radha. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came here and he entered into states of the same type of symptoms of ecstasy of Sri Radha in loving separation from Krishna. And we have come simply to offer our gratitude in our wonder. The pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are so high. They're higher than the highest. They're beyond Vaikuntha. And yet, by Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda's mercy, by hearing about these pastimes, by following Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings, we are all being invited into these leelas, into the spiritual world. And the simple method by which we're given entrance is eagerness to hear about the Lord, eagerness to be the servant of the Lord, and great eagerness to take shelter of kirtan, of the holy names of the Lord. Much louder, please. 3 times as auspicious. Let us perform Sankirtan. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Aschadhyade Satharine. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasati Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasati Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Rama, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama Hari Hari.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Everyone.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Very loudly, please. Krishna Krishna, seeking shelter of our beloved. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Jai Jai Sri Radhe Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Premanandi Sri Jagannath Swami Ki Sri Jagannath Gauranga Mahaprabhu Ki Gaur Premanandi Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hundreds of small circles, please. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
with all your heart, please.
Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare,
Many millions of times louder, with our hearts and souls. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Many billions of times louder, crying out for the shelter of Lord Jagannath, the eternal Lord of our hearts. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Let us fill the world with the Sankirtan of Krishna's holy names. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to bring an inundation of love for Krishna through the holy names of the Lord. Very loudly, please. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
In this age of Kali, or greed, lust, anger, envy, arrogance, and illusion are misguiding almost the whole population of the world. This great benediction has been brought by Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda. Parama Karuna Pahundu Ijana Nithai Goda Chandra. By their supreme mercy, the Panchatattva plundered the storehouse of love of Godhead. They tasted the contents and distributed it without discrimination who is fit or who is unfit, to everyone and anyone who would open their hearts to receive it. We have been given this greatest of all treasures, the key that opens the treasure of love for Krishna, the holy names. Please, with gratitude, humility, and all of the enthusiasm of our souls, let us fill the universe with the divine sound of Sri Radharani and Sri Krishna's holy names, and give the greatest pleasure to Srila Prabhupada, all of our acharyas, and to the Lord within our hearts. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Maya is darkness. Godhead is light. No political arrangements, no social activism, no charity, no scientific technological research or advancement can dispel this darkness. Only Krishna's grace. Sri Radha's loving grace. Mahaprabhu has come to fill the world with the light of that grace, and have entrusted this mission to by Prabhupada's mercy. Everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol. Kali Kalem Namarupe Krishna Avatar. All the incarnations of all the great spiritual traditions, religions, and scriptures of the world are expansions, emanations of Lord Sri Krishna. And Krishna has appeared in this world in the transcendental sound vibration of this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Golokeda Premadana Harinam Sankirtana. In this spiritual world, this mantra is forever chanted in the sweetness of ecstatic love. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
One more time. Trillions of times louder. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada.
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 Nitai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Jai Jai Sri Radhe.
Sri Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai. Sri Hari Nam Sankirtan ki jai. Ananti Koti Vaishnav Brinda ki jai. Thank you very much.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Tomorrow is our last day. There is a change in the program timing. Maharaj has to leave early. The class will start at 3:30 p.m. Please note, tomorrow the class will begin at 3:30 p.m. followed by Damodarashtakam. कल हमारा अंतिम दिन है यात्रा का. समय सारणी में कुछ परिवर्तन हो गया है. कल का प्रवचन दोपहर को 3:30 बजे आरंभ होगा. कृपया सब नोट कीजिए. कल आपको पंडाल में 3:30 बजे आना है. उसके बाद दामोदर अष्टक होगा. हरे कृष्णा. वी आर ऑल्सो शोइंग दिस नोटिस ऑन द स्क्रीन. काइंडली नोट बिफोर यू लीव.
श्री श्री राधा दामोदर भगवान की जय. नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले ब्रजमानं नमः. नमामीश्वरं सच्चित् आनन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले ब्रजमानम्. यशोदाबियोलुख लाघवमानं परामृष्टमात्यन्ततो धृत्य गोप्या रुदन्थं मुहुर्नेत्र युग्मामृजन्तं कराम्बोजयुग्मेन सातङ्कनेत्रां रुदन् मुहुश्वासकं पात्री रेखाङ्ककण्ठा स्थितग्रैवं दामोदरं भक्तिबादम् इति दृक्स्वलीलाभि आनन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम् तदीयेषिताग्नेषु भक्तेर्जितात्वा पुनः प्रेमतस्तं शता वृत्तिवन्दे वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षं वदिं वा न चान्यं वृणेऽहं वरेषादपीह इदं ते वपुर्नाथ गोपालबाला सदा मे मनस्याविरास्तं किमन्ये इदं ते मुखाम्भोजम् आत्यन्तनीले भृतं कुन्तले स्निग्धरक्तैश्च गोप्या मुहुश्चुम्बितां बिम्बा रक्तदरं मे मनस्याविरास्तामलं लक्षलाभे नमो देवदामोदरानन्त विष्णो प्रसीद प्रभो दुःख जालाब्धिमग्नम् कृपा दृष्टिवृष्ट्याति दीनं बतानो गृहानेश मामाज्ञमेद्यक्षिदृश्या कुबेरात्मजो भद्र मूर्त्यैव यद्वा त्वया मोचितो भक्तिभाजो कृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्व कामे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेस्ति धामोदरेह नमस्तेस्तु दाम्ने स्फुरब्धिप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयोदराय च विश्वस्य धाम्ने नमो राधिकाय त्वदीयाय प्रियाय नमो राधिकाय त्वदीयाय प्रियाय नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यं नमामीश्वरं सच्चित् आनन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम् यशोदाभियोलुख लाघवमाना परं भ्रष्टमात्यन्ततो धृत्य गोप्या हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.